Breaking: Tanguy Nianzou has left Bayern Munich. He's joined Sevilla. He's been at the club for 2 years, but he won't be at the club any longer. He's gone. Here is the news and my thoughts on it as a Bayern fan. So the news is that it is a 20 million fee roughly, which is including the add-ons. There is a priority that Bayern have for re-signing Nianzou, and it appears that this comes in the form of them being able to match offers. So if Sevilla get an offer, say, of like 30 million from another club, and Bayern match it, then they'll accept Bayern's offer and not the other club, for example. And there is also a 20% sell-on clause for Nianzou if he leaves Sevilla and he doesn't come to Bayern, and this could amount to significant money. But my initial thoughts on this transfer is I think it's a lot of money. Brazzo's done a great job for someone who's played less than 1,000 minutes in 2 competitive full seasons. That's equivalent to playing something like 10 games, like 5 games each season. Basically, he hasn't played, and he hasn't been good enough to play, quite frankly, is the reason he hasn't played. And I think that to get 20 million for someone like that, I know he's young, it's a very good deal. And with the sell-ons, if he does improve, we will get, say, if he does improve to a really high level, at 80 million player level, we'll get 20 million from that. Furthermore, we have the priority for re-signing him if he really does get good. And I think this would be likely because in his exit statement, which was better than Lewandowski's, but I guess that wasn't hard given how not to the heart that Lewandowski's quick, short statement that he left Bayern was, but his exit statement said that he loves the city, he loves the club. So you can imagine that he really enjoyed the training, he really enjoyed being there. He knew he wasn't at the right level and didn't have the opportunities. But if he did get to a top level, that he would be welcome to come back. So that bodes well for us re-signing Nianzou if he comes back. And therefore it's great for Brazzo to insert this clause into the contract, because it means that if he does get good, we'll either make more money off him, or we'll be able to bring him back and have him in the center of defense. And for Nianzou, for his perspective, I think it's also the right deal, because Sevilla's still a top club, and if he can become a starter there, he'll instantly be like a 50 million pound player worthy in the future, someone like Diego Carlos or Jules Koundé, who we've seen in recent times, who've come through those Sevilla ranks. And also, if he does get playing time, it will be a really high level, but he'll also be able to progress as a footballer. The Spanish league might suit him with more time on the ball, maybe a less ferocious playing style, and I think it's a good move for Nianzou. He hasn't burnt any bridges at Bayern, so he can come back if he wants to, if he really is going to get to the top level. And in my opinion of Nianzou, to be honest, there's a reason he's played less than 1,000 minutes in those 2 seasons. He's always looked such a error prone, like he's like Boateng, but 1,000 times more error prone. Boateng on steroids, like he's just always making mistakes. He's too lax. He's lackadaisical when his passes, so sometimes he might play a press defeating pass, but the other time he'll play a pass right into opposition striker and then they have a chance on goal. Like, he just was not that good, quite frankly, and he was he was just too lax. He had the penchant for getting a red card, for getting yellow card, for doing a rash challenge, for just conceding fouls in dangerous areas, and he was also too lax on the ball, often made dangerous mistakes, and didn't seem that refined in his ball playing abilities. So I guess we'll see if he's develops. I think he's still only 19 or 20, so still really young. And we must remember someone like Virgil van Dijk only really got to the top level when he was like 26, 27, so hopefully the same could happen for Nianzou. He has a big potential. If he can cut out those mistakes, he would be great as a ball-playing centre-back. If he can cut out the rash challenges and a bit hot-headed decision-making, he can be a great centre-back. So I wish him all the best in the future. He's had a decent time at Bayern. He's won a few titles, and He seems to be a nice member of the dressing room. Everyone seemed to like him. Never any really problems, never really requesting for playing time. He understands the situation. Bayern understand the situation, and I think all parties made the right move. But you must say it's another Brazzo masterclass. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.